When we look as to what is a biomarker, traditionally we look at research and we look to see that there are tools that we can use to measure what we do on a day in our research practice. That aside, when we're looking in our clinical practice, much of the investigations that we perform and the results of the investigations we perform may give us information as biomarkers to know what stage to go to next. When looking for candidates for epilepsy surgery, there are a key number of investigations we perform. And what we're looking for is twofold. One, are seizures arising from a single area of the brain? And two, is it safe to remove that area of the brain without creating further problems for the child? The first question, do seizures arise from a single area of the brain, may be thought of to be relatively simple to answer, but it can be quite challenging in children. The types of seizure may be one form of biomarker pointing to focality. The EEG may also point to focality, but indeed, in children, they may both be misleading. High-quality magnetic resonance imaging, and therefore lesions seen on that, determining the areas of structural abnormality from where seizures may arise, are really the most successful biomarker we have in targeting children who may be candidates for surgery. Certainly over time, with regard to investigations, we have improved our quality of our MRI. Further, it is important to know what sequences and indeed have an experienced reader of the MRI to look for abnormality. There have been a variety of additional investigations that have been performed to varying degrees in different centres to try and enhance our detection of surgical candidates, not least functional imaging studies including SPECT and PET, as well as functional MRI, as well as also high-quality neurophysiology studies that extend to co-registration with MRI. However, the relative role each of these have may vary according to the presentation, to the underlying cause of the epilepsy, and indeed whether a lesion may be seen on the MRI scan. No single investigation will give us the answer. We have to have a high index of suspicion, investigate children appropriately, and it is a multidisciplinary team decision as to whether individuals may be suitable for surgery.